Hey guys, alright, well I'm back with another video here, and I have a bit of a situation with my favorite little electric sander. Basically the pad has disintegrated on this guy and it's just totally, I don't know what the heck has happened to it. It's just disintegrating. Maybe it got something on it, I don't know, maybe it's just old. But I need to go get a new pad replacement piece for this. Hopefully I can find one that has these 4 kind of screws on it. And then get another pad as well for my other sander, because it's kind of going through the same issue right now. But anyway, so I need to replace this piece, do some cleanup in the garage because there's dust and mess everywhere, and basically do some final sanding bits on this side piece, the side skirt piece. And then I'd like to cut away the sections on the top and bottom and release it from the main form piece that's on here. And if I can do that and do that without damaging the form, then hopefully I can use that form to show you guys some of the process that we went through to get 2 identical pieces for both sides of the car. I don't know how that's going to turn out. Sometimes the form piece ends up getting destroyed when I have to pull the fiberglass piece off, just because it's such a tight fit. And I don't know, you know, sometimes it comes off good, sometimes it doesn't. But in this case I think it may get partially destroyed just because of some of the detail and sharp corners and stuff like that on this particular part. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'll try to make it work. I do have like 1,000 layers of wax on the form piece, so I'm hoping it will release itself pretty easily, but we'll see. So what I want to do now is go and get a new pad for the sander and get a few supplies. Try to hit the local Harbor Freight for this type of pad because it's real close by. If not, then I'll hit Home Depot or one of those places to see about getting a replacement. I hope I can get a replacement pad, just because I don't want to buy a whole new sander. These guys are not cheap. These are pretty good ones, and they're nice and quiet. Otherwise I can use my air-powered sander, but it's on a 6-inch disc instead of a 4-inch. So I like the 4-inch disc for the smaller part because it allows me to do a little bit finer contouring and just shaping with what we're doing, and just also it's not a big surface. So and my electric ones really, I mean my air-powered sander, just it can take a lot of material away fast. So anyway, take my camera and basically do some cleanup on the garage and come back and show you guys how I sand on this piece and release it, and then it'll be time to come and fit it onto this lower section of the car. And let's just see how much I can get done today. Kind of getting started late in the day, so I don't know how much time I have, but at any rate I have to go get a sanding pad and some discs and some supplies and stuff. So I'll do that first and I'll be back later. Alright guys, well I figured I would go over a couple of topics or whatever, just since I'm running to go get some parts, and give you guys a few updates on some things. Well actually, first of all, I had a guy contact me, I think it's Cody Hughes or something like that. So anyway, basically contacted me and explained that he was doing some fenders for his car. I'm not really sure what kind of car. I can't remember what it was, but I'll post some pictures in the video and show you guys what he's doing. But basically he used my whole little spandex idea, and I don't know if that's really don't know if that's a unique idea, never seen before kind of thing, or what, but it's just what my crazy brain came up with to do it for the blade, and it worked out really great. I mean, I don't, it's pretty insane how well it worked. So he did the same thing, and it looked like it's working great for his car. He just had some basic questions on the tape and some of the stuff that I used. And he's doing a real nice kind of Liberty Walk, Rocket Bunny style fender setup. and is looking for some ideas and suggestions on how to do that more sweeping area of the fender where it kind of starts all the way at the door and then ends kind of gradually blends itself into the fender and then all the way to the back of the car. So it's kind of like a long body flare, kit setup kind of thing. So I'm going to email him back. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to email him back yet, but I'll email him back with some ideas and thoughts on how I think he can do that to where it's basically symmetrical on both sides, because I believe that's his main question is how does he go about doing that portion of the Liberty Walk styling and keep it symmetrical, kind of using the spandex method. So anyway, so if he's watching this video, I will respond to him soon and give him some ideas on how to go about doing that. So anyway, and again, I'll show some more pictures of his project and what he's doing. It's pretty fascinating. It's pretty cool to see people doing that. So also, the other bit of news was about the video game. So if you remember the last video that I mentioned that the Blade was going to be in this video game called Asphalt 8 Airborne, I believe is the name of the whole game. They're coming out with an update called the Rio update, and this update will have the Blade in it, and they just announced it and released a short little video that I'll include a little snippet here. So basically, it's just of this car in the showroom and stats area. The stats of the car are incorrect, so I'm having them correct the stats and all that. So we'll see what that will be involved with. But anyway, it's pretty exciting to have the car in the game, and hopefully it'll bring some additional exposure. It's supposed to be sent out to basically like 200 million people that are playing this game. So that's kind of crazy. It's officially the largest played game, I guess, in the world. I don't know, but it has a huge online, player view here in the States, but also in like China and places like that. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with that, since it's kind of an unknown car, and what people search up and look for on the car, and see if it brings any added exposure. I don't know. So I guess somebody's waving at me. Somebody's about to hit me. What the heck is going on? So anyway, I guess we'll see when that comes out. But anyway, just wanted to share that little bit with you while I'm getting the tools. And like I said, the Harbor Freight is very close, so I'm already here. And I will see you guys back at the garage here in a second. All right. So I don't think they have it. I don't know. They have all these other ones, but not the ones that I need. And I looked all around over there. Nothing. Always need your protection. Alright. Man, I think I need one of these. I don't know. That's a bad thing about Harbor Freight. Always leave with something you don't need. Good Lord. Well, Harbor Freight was a bust on the sanding pad, so it's time to hit the Home Depot. So let's go. Alright, I found them. Yay, god dang. 13 bucks. Alright, that's what I need, guys. I see you too. Alright, so I got my little sanding pads, and now I'm off to go get the energy drinks. Yeah, gotta have that. Oh my god, the light. What in the world? clico. Bad. No. Son of a... Dang it. Gah. Alright guys, well it's time to replace the old pads with the new pads that I got and get these on so that we can start working on the side forms for the car and start cutting those suckers out. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew these, get these things off and get them replaced. So let's see how this goes. Bam. Done. New pads in less than a minute or something. It's crazy. Alright guys, well I have my sander fixed now and it's time to start sanding on the side skirt and finish it up, just this little section right here, and then at that point I'll proceed to cutting this thing off and trying to remove it from the form like I said earlier. So let's get going with that. It's going to get loud in here. I have to turn on the vacuum cleaner and I have my air conditioner on, and this thing's loud, so I'll probably time lapse or fast forward or whatever this part of the video. But anyway, here goes. Turn this thing on. Just in case you're wondering, safety. That's why you need two sanders. One always gives out. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, it's time to cut this thing off. So let's get cutting. There it is. Still kept this fully intact. Wow. That was a lot of work. So now, this is the side piece of the car. I know it's... Take this off. Okay, so wow, that was a lot of work. So the part came off really nicely, and hopefully you can kind of see it here. But it didn't mess up the form, so I could kind of backward deconstruct this to give you guys an idea of just how this was made and how we symmetrically did it. So it was really simple, really easy, real old school method, I guess, but it works. And the thing I like about doing things kind of this way and kind of old school is if I need to make a change and I need to do something, I don't have a whole lot of time to go back to CAD and, you know, make the change there and then export it and then wait for a CNC machine to recut foam for 2-3 weeks or however long it's going to take, plus the added expense and then things like that. With this, it's foam, it's just hand sculpting and hand shaping, but using a technique that allows you to do it, you know, with symmetry in mind, and still using computer, still using CAD, just doing things a little different, using section forms and things like that. So by doing it that way, you can end up with a part like this, which is you know, the lower side skirt to the car, but could easily be something as simple as a fender, or, you know, 2 front headlight pieces, or a bumper area. You name it, anything that you have 2 of on a car that you need to duplicate, you can use this method to do it with. So I still need to trim this piece up and cut it out. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like, so I'm probably going to draw some lines on it first, get it ready to cut, then cut it out and start matching it up to the car. And there's some stuff I still need to do to the car, but at this point, you know, I'm happy to get it off the form, and I may cut it up a little bit more and then, you know, show you guys what that's going to be like. But I may add that as the next video, you know, fitting it to the car and kind of tying it into that piece, because there's a lot of work there to be done. So anyway, with that said, I'll let this be the end of this series of videos, and I may need to rename this series to Let's Build a Supercar or something, I don't know. But anyway, so like and subscribe on the video, share it around to your friends. I'm really looking to build up the subscriber base and show more people what the heck's going on with this car and everything. You know, we had a lot of interest in it earlier, and from 2012, 13, 14, etc. Went through a lot of crazy business stuff, and you know, it wasn't exactly a good thing or a good time, whatever, but I survived it, so now it's kind of, you know, back to the somewhat of a new start. So you guys are getting to see a different way, a new way of doing things, and see the car the way that it was intended originally. So that is good. Anyway, so like and subscribe, thumbs up, whatever, share it around, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.